WJTS News, I'm Charlotte Olson. Last night, the Greater Jasper Consolidated School Board acknowledged the future outcomes that they could be facing with state funding as Superintendent Dr. Tracy Lorai explained a shift in kindergarten enrollment and also changes in graduation. Dr. Lorai described the most recent figure of high school students' enrollment for graduation as around 280, which is a high figure for the district. In comparison, however, the results since enrollment from the kindergarten roundup that took place indicated around 110 from 5th Street Elementary and around 76 students from Ireland Elementary. So he said that this was less than last year and that there's a projection of enrollment even less next year, which she says could affect the surrounding area. Lorai assured the board that she would be looking closely at the numbers as there are hopes for an increase in kindergarten. Also, Lorai presented the board with a resolution to approve and sign regarding the statewide movement to address issues with I-STEP testing. Board President Nancy Habig shares her input regarding the resolution and I-STEP hindering the process of education.
We felt like it was necessary for us to voice an opinion on how time-consuming the tests were, and we think it's an exaggeration of accountability. We need to be accountable, but it's become a high-stakes test that we don't think is really fair. It takes too much time. As I said at the meeting, we have a hard time even fitting in snow days around the test schedule because there are groups of kids being tested almost every week, with the exception of very few from January through May.
Last night, the board signed this resolution, joining many other district boards who have been accomplishing the same support in other businesses. In other business, last night, Superintendent Dr. Tracy Lorai requested the approval for summer enrichment programs to proceed for this year as well. Lorai describes the purpose of the programs as the school year soon comes to the conclusion.
For many, many years, we've given our teachers an opportunity to develop summer enrichment programs that students can opt to take as a means of enriching their learning. And so oftentimes the programs kind of run the gamut of science, STEM type of programs. We have some arts type of programs with vocal and piano and some cooking. And so they're of high interest to students.
Lorai includes that teachers who plan to help with the program do have a fee offered to cover material costs. She explains that the overall benefits of the enrichment programs.
These are all non-credit programs. They are simply just an opportunity for students to enrich their learning in some maybe non-academic ways, but that incorporate a lot of academic skills.
The board agreed what teachers invest in creating these summer programs is to help accomplish an extension of student growth. The board approved Lorai's requests. A Lagodi woman was placed under arrest on alcohol and drug charges Monday night after she was seen driving dangerously on Jasper's north side and then led police inside a north side retailer. Just after 9:30 last night, Jasper police received word of a vehicle weaving all over the roadway southbound on US 231 from 47th Street. They say the vehicle turned into the Walmart parking lot, striked a curb, and then it entered the parking lot and parked. Police say a female later identified as 30-year-old Miranda Rell of Lagodi left the vehicle and entered Walmart. Rell was located by authorities inside the store where a field sobriety test was conducted and was also failed. Police say Rell was also in possession of a controlled substance, marijuana, and paraphernalia. She was taken to and booked into the DuBois County Security Center on charges of possession of a controlled substance, possession of marijuana, possession of paraphernalia, and an OWI, under the influence of a controlled substance. Deputies with the DuBois County Sheriff's Department and officials with the Army Corps of Engineers are seeking the public's assistance as they look for the person and/or persons involved in the theft of 2 picnic tables late last week from a shelter house by the tailwater spillway at Patoka Lake. The Sheriff's Department says that they were contacted by Stan Atkin of the Corporation of Engineers and believe that the tables were taken either last Thursday, March the 24th, or Friday the 25th. They are described as being a feet vinyl coated brown and black, wheelchair accessible, having a black and silver sticker on the legs with a web coat P.O. Box 3160 McAllister, Oklahoma 47502. Atkin told authorities that the tables were extremely heavy and were bolted to the concrete floor at the shelter house. He believes it would have taken more than one person to take the tables and placed a value on the pair just under $1,200 apiece. Authorities say they have no suspects at this time or any further information to further an investigation. Anyone with any information about these stolen tables is asked to please contact the DuBois County Sheriff's Department at 812-482-3522. And of course, all calls will be kept confidential. 1 in 4 sophomores in DuBois County drink alcohol on a monthly basis, and it's easier for youth to get their hands on marijuana than it is alcohol. Both are staggering thoughts that are of concern to community members and parents, and a new group has been formed in DuBois County to address local issues of alcohol and drug use among youth. The group is called DuBois County Coalition for Adolescent Resilience and Empowerment Strategies, or also known as CARES. CARES has been working to organize itself and introduce the coalition to the DuBois community. 4 town hall style meetings or community conversations will be held in each of the county's 4 school districts. The first will take place next Monday, April the 4th at DuBois Middle School. Community conversations will focus on how alcohol and drug use, specifically marijuana, are impacting youth, families, and DuBois County as a whole. Discussions will cover what the Indiana Youth Survey says about local youth substance use. In addition, materials will be available to prepare parents, grandparents, and friends to talk to their youth. The community meetings are an opportunity to learn more about alcohol and drug use among youth and how to talk to your youth about issues with substance use, and also ways that you can help the coalition achieve its mission to empower youth to be alcohol and drug free. Each community conversation event is open to the public and is free of charge. Conversations will begin at 7 p.m. and parents, grandparents, community members, and those who work with youth are of course encouraged to attend. Other meetings are set for Wednesday, April the 13th at Jasper Middle School, Monday, April the 18th at Southridge Middle School Auditorium, and Wednesday, April 27th at the Tri-County YMCA in Ferdinand. Residents are invited to join in on the conversation to learn more about ways that they can keep CARES in their mission and, more importantly, support a sustainable alcohol and drug-free culture for DuBois County youth. Make sure to keep it right here because up next we'll take a look at your weather summary.